And away from that, as the year 2023 draws to a close, Nigerians who desire to migrate with family members to countries like the UK and Canada may need to start making contingency plans as these countries get set to implement new migration laws. While the governments of these countries have given reasons why it has now become necessary to make these adjustments, there, however, are those who believe travel bloggers may have exposed potential migrants in the wrong way. News Central's Akede has more in this story.
In the year 2023, Nigeria was one of the countries that benefited the most from the UK's student visa migration plan, which allowed students to travel with dependents to the UK. But come January 2024, this plan will change.
Of the total number of visas that the UK issues in, for example, in the last year, the UK issued about 3 million visas. And of those, 325,000 were for Nigerians. That's 10%. And in terms of foreign students in the UK, Nigeria is second only to India. So again, that's a fantastic story to tell. In 2019, Nigerian students going to the UK brought 1,500 thousand dependents into the UK, 2019. By 2022-23, that number had risen to 52,000 dependents.
Recently, UK's Secretary of State for Home Department, James Cleverly, reiterated the need for these policies to change, highlighting the effect excessive migration has on the UK and how policy changes will benefit them.
Approximately 120,000 dependents accompanied 100,000 care workers and senior care workers in the year ending September 2023. Only 25% of dependents are estimated to be in work. Finally, having already banned overseas master's students from bringing family members to the UK, I have asked the Migration Advisory Committee to review the graduate route to prevent abuse, to protect the integrity and quality of the UK's outstanding higher education sector.
This clearly means that Nigerians who were hoping to Japa with family to the UK on the student visa plan may have to look elsewhere or make alternative arrangements from January next year, as explained by Grace, who is a Nigerian student living in the UK.
If, as a people, you feel like you have so many immigrants in your community or your country, and they seem to be taking your job or impacting different sectors negatively, and you're clamoring for change, you expect that the government will act in that light, right? And if the government is not acting in that line, in the next election, you kick them off. Nobody wants to be kicked off. So what do you expect the leaders to do? Do what the people want them to do.
Some Nigerians recently took to Instagram, claiming that the new UK migration laws were targeting Nigerians because of the indiscriminate activities of travel bloggers who expose Nigerian tactics. But Grace, who also runs a travel blog alongside studying as an engineer, thinks otherwise.
When it comes to social media content, the UK cannot depend solely on what they see on social media to take decisions. They have data. They work with data. I want us to now channel this anger we have for bloggers, content creators, and even the UK government for making all these sudden changes. We should channel it towards our leaders. If the African leaders, if the Nigerian leaders get it right, we will be okay.
Whatever the case may be, it appears migration laws the world over are beginning to change. Nigerians may now have to find a way to either cope or fix the issues making people to leave the country in droves. Akede, reporting for News Central.